The third box is going to be about the production possibilities curve and growth. Okay? Whenever it comes to the production possibilities curve, remember there are 3 keys, 3 points, and economic growth. Now, the 3 keys to the production possibility curve, or 3 key assumptions, are that we have full employment, resources, and technology. So what that means is that this curve itself, every possible point on that curve is a point of production. And we have to assume that if we're on this curve, that we have full employment, that everyone who wants a job has a job and is working as best as they possibly can. Our resources in quality and quantity are being utilized as best as they possibly can, and our technology is the best it possibly can be. Now, if any of these 3 things are not performing to the maximum capabilities that they could be doing, then we would be inefficient and we would be located inside the curve. If all 3 key assumptions are functioning properly, then we would be on max production on one or any of these points right here. Okay? If we want to produce more than we could with all these 3 key assumptions, then that would be a point that is unattainable. And in order to get there, we would need to add people, resources, technology. Remember, technology is not just limited to phones and computers. It's job skills, it's healthcare, it's training, it's new technology. It's anything that can make us better than we were previously with the same labor and materials. And that would lead to economic growth and the possibility of reaching this unattainable point, the unobtainium, remember? Okay, same thing with long-run aggregate supply and growth. What we have is at full employment, we have this vertical long-run aggregate supply. So long run is our potential, right? That's how much we could be producing if every job is filled. Now, if we create new jobs, say we get a new truck and we have to hire a new driver, that is GDP that never existed before if we count it as income. So once again, if we are to use our factors of production, we can improve these areas, which would improve any of these and lead to any type of growth. Okay, so our factors of production, remember, are land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. So those factors of production are provided to the factor market by consumers, by individuals, by households. And in these, especially capital, when capital is introduced, as in real human financial, our capital stock increases, we can have any type of economic growth. So remember, if you're doing absolute or comparative advantage, that these are the max productions, and this is 0. So we take the max productions, put them in a fraction, and reduce, and we try to solve for comparative advantage. And remember, if someone can just simply make more of something, they have absolute advantage. All right, so that's a lot on the PPC.